the industry from a slightly different perspective. We have a diverse pool of students from all over the world, and we provide them with the most cutting-edge tools available at any given moment. I mean, we live in the city of Google headquarters, Facebook, Twitter, Uber, and every other startup in the Silicon Valley are just a short drive from the campus. The entire digital world and its vast production resources are at our students' fingertips. Still, for some time, it can be a real struggle to develop a graduate collection or present an idea that could excite buyers and investors. Access does not guarantee benefit. In the words of late style icon David Bowie, the industry is going through change, so it's time to face the strange. The buzz of the season is the direct-to-consumer approach. In London, Burberry announced it's dropping the traditional gender-specific, season-appropriate runway presentation in favor of one show for all right now. In New York, Diane von Furstenberg went back, or forward, depends on how you look at it, to the classic showroom atelier presentation at her studio instead of the runway release. Paris Fashion Syndicate remains resolute in their commitment to the old model, or what suddenly has become an old model only a few weeks ago. In Milan, Prada just made only 2 bags available immediately after the show as a way to seem relevant. Ivashin. Matthew Williamson broke the model by streaming his collection on a dating app Grindr. Georgian designer Dominic Vassaliev, who just took over the Balenciaga, live-streamed their virtual reality show on a special Balenciaga app. Global consumers are turning elsewhere, and everyone is scrambling to figure out which way to go. So let's try to discuss, what does one need to create a successful design and get them bought and worn, and what is important, commerce or creativity? With that in mind, I'd like to pass on the microphone to Covadonga. Thank you.
So much, Stephen, for this. This is one of the presentation of this panel. I'm sure it's the best one, for sure. And I agree that this opportunity to be here and to study something that is so necessary, to stop a little bit in this fast world in which we live, and to see what's going to be. And before to know what's going to be in the future, I think we should go back and know a little bit about what has been before, as you said, the little black dress and so many fantastic things that were done. And of course I want to thank Alexander and all the Russian Fashion Council, because he had this great idea and they did such a good work. And thanks to them, we are here. And thanks to everybody. Well, I start what I have said last week. Denis in Balenciaga show said, actually, it is important to know the past to see the future. And he said it's a part of the process branch to glory, he said, because it's a great jump between. It's a pity because I had a PowerPoint. I don't know if it could be because I have some images. If not, I will explain it. Anyway, let's do it. I will put it like that, if you see it. It's coming, because the thing is, for me, that I have been editing this magazine for 27 years, and I have had the great chance to follow the big fashion shows in New York, Paris, London, Milan, and of course Madrid and Barcelona, but the 4 important were there. And I've met all these great people. I just saw once Chanel, although I am the grandmother of Lars. I didn't see one of his shows, her shows, but I met many times Valentino, Armani, Dolce Gabbana, all those who have been so interesting. Then, it's not only listening and learning from these persons who are really creative and very great workers at the same time as all involved in their work, all of them. But then I have some quotes of very interesting people like Hegel, who liked not fashion only a good understanding of fashion, but the way of being dressed. And the quote I have from Hegel is that the dress is an intermediary that allows our body to say something through the whole individual to himself and to others. That's the importance of fashion in the world. We are interested in saying something intelligent, nice, kind, modern, or future. Well, and Balenciaga, that one that Quasalia, or he's now the creative director, he was had a great mind, and he said that a fashion designer must be an architect for the plans, a sculptor for the form, a painter for the color, a musician for the harmony, and a philosopher for the creation. I'm going to read this for I will come back to Moscow. And I want to say, Coco Chanel. I just speak up now. A little statement of this woman to be in this panel. Okay. And she said, fashion is in the sky, it's in the street, streets, you see it from my fashion is in the sky, it's in the street. Fashion has to do with ideas, the way we live, what's happening. So I'm sure she understood perfectly well, or she understands what's happening nowadays. Because what's happening in the world, we'll see. And then, this is Balenciaga, and this is really very bad. This is Balenciaga's creations, and again, Coco Chanel, that she didn't define, but she said that fashion has to be funny, not stupid. I think we should have all this in mind. If fashion does not reach everybody, that is not fashion. That's what Amanda Ortega, the founder of Zara, thought when she was, I don't know, 3 or 14 years old, and he founded, he started working on this idea. And he made this empire, really. Well, but then there is another one, the universal business part, is Bernard Arnault, the owner, founder, and Byrresen, and CEO of LVMH, Louis Vuitton, and he explains also the key of success is to make different people, designers and managers, work together in a constructive way. That's really the key. You must give them creative freedom, both of them, to achieve business success. And when they're also younger and very modern and very is having a great success, it's the same. Fashion is inspiration, creativity, and intuition, plus organization, strategy, and management. Then let's see when this idea started being well, there are 4,000 years between these two images. And that is Nefertiti, a fantastic statue that's in Berlin. And she's an Egyptian who was beautiful. This is not so nice there, but it's a beautiful woman. The makeup is perfect. And then in front of her, 4,000 years designer is this common woman in jeans and very simple. So let's pass the history and say what's happening now in the world. And I resume this in a triple A. And Asia, look at it, learn from it, and see what's happening. Abundance, you have everything that's produced in the world, and automation. No, well, this AAA finished in a bin. What's it? Have you seen them? Say, vertigo. What's happening in the world? Why this speed? Why this commotion? Why are we here thinking of the future of fashion? As you said, it's not only fashion, it's everything that's, well, we must go deep in the culture of the moment. And the culture of the moment is, you see, the explosion of networking. And in fashion, it was that we look at it, the just in time. That's why all those in this fashion week last month or this month said this is awful because we can't. What are we doing with these shows? And it's the show that will be produced 6 months later when everyone wants to do that in the laptop and have it tomorrow at home. So something has changed. Well, for the industrial, the commercial, but great news. And we go to my list. Last news said we are. It's right that we are here. That we should be here and everywhere in the world, trying to discover what's going on. And as it was the creative director of Valencia, if you remember the word that I don't know if I passed or not, the one in the middle of Cristobal Valencia, and both sides are the same. So he went to the past to the future. And I love Karl Lagerfeld, the great Lagerfeld, the Kaiser, who in Milan, after seeing I don't know how many shows, he cried, "This is a mess." He didn't stand more what was happening. And he decided he was going to do a small collection for internet of 15. But I want to